This is the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mohsin.
Great to be back here again, Pittsburgh, our weekend edition, and all about asking the question and reaching your financial goals. The number 1-800-662-9550. Just a couple of things before we start off. One is Jake Hoff Pancake Brunch Benefit, Saturday, October 20th, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And folks, you can call us. The tickets are only $8. It's a good friend, Sarah Werner, our coach, my coach. And you can also call Lisa Hoff, 412-951-4304 for this benefit. It is for Jake Hoff, who has suffered T8 paraplegia. So, folks, we did this fundraiser a few months ago. Please come by, support, or just donate. And I look forward to the Pittsburgh community coming together as they always do. I have Zaf, my brother, here on air, joining us today as well. And we're going to cover a little bit about the housing market and the confidence that we have right now with values going up, right?
Yeah, values have been going up, rates are down, and there's a lot of things that we can do for people. A lot of times, many different things. On purchases, we can do 0% down or 3.5% down. People don't realize that in this market, they're paying way too much in rent. Like if you're paying $1,000 for rent, you could be owning your own home with your taxes and insurance all included, and having no money down, your payment could go down to $750. And that's typically what's happening because the rates are so low. So we do a lot of different things. You know, we've been around since 2004. We do purchases, and we allow for many different types of products for all of our different lines that we offer. So what I mean by that is when you go into a traditional loan lending institution, they want you to have like a 620, 660, 650 score. We have 40 different wholesale lenders, so we can give you rates as low as a 580. Now, that also means you still get the low rates that you normally would get with someone as high as a 700 score. And the reason we can do that is because we have several different lenders that we're working with that allow us to do many different things. Now, also on the refinance side, we do situations where we're paying off a lot of high-interest credit cards, and people who've been paying $300 for their credit cards and $2,000 for their mortgage, $2,300 now. We could take that, wrap it all together into one payment, and you could be paying $1,500. So, you know, that's like saving $800 every single month. And I don't know about you guys, but if anybody was going to write me a check for $800 every month, I'd take that, wouldn't you?
I would, because it's truly all about making your money work for you and creating ease and peace of mind, and certainly being able to invest in faith and family. And those are the primary. And folks, we are simply working harder and not spending enough time with the people that we love. And it is certainly not what we want to do. We just think that we have limited options, and that's not true. The home prices are going up. We may have salary stagnation, as it's been showing, and interest rates are still very low. So for folks here in Pittsburgh and Pennsylvania in general, you have a choice to be able to get out of debt and bad debt, because mortgage is good debt. I know in Pennsylvania people tend to think, well, I'll pay off the mortgage first. But if you have bad debt, if you don't have money in emergency funds, if you don't have savings for a rainy day, or even savings for retirement, as we're aging and living longer, as statistics have proven, we're living up to 95 now. Projections are up to age 150 and above, because we're leading healthier lives, which is great. But if we don't have savings, if we have bad debt, if we just have a mortgage that's paid off and we don't have any income that's coming in, we haven't invested in long-term savings plans, then you're not putting yourself in a good position. So I encourage folks to call and reach out to us at 1-800-662-9550, because the bottom line is we choose how we wish to lead our lives when it comes to financial freedom. For many who may be struggling with even getting approved on a mortgage, or maybe your credit score is under 580. We approve folks at 580, give you the same low interest rate as someone who may have an 800 score, depending on where the rates are, because we work with over 50 wholesale lenders. And that is quite remarkable in itself, right, Zaf?
Well, it's amazing. I mean, and that's what's great. We have people who are, I have a lot of friends. We have a lot of friends who are bank managers for banks that, if they can't get it done, they don't want to upset their clients. I've had managers where the clients are really, really upset that they can't get something done, and they bring everything over, and we get their loan done within, 30 days. So we have a lot of good relationships, and we urge everybody just to, have a mortgage statement, give us a call, see what we can do. A lot in Pennsylvania, a lot of us, okay, so we might have a great rate, but maybe we can get you paid off on your home in 15 years instead of the 20 years that you have left, and the payment might be exactly the same. Why wouldn't you pay your home off 5 years, 10 years earlier? I don't know of any reason. And the rates are starting to tick up, so this is the perfect time before the holidays. Save some money, $300-$400 a month, give yourself a little bit of a raise, take some cash out for Christmas, then you start the whole new year with a fresh slate.
And it is peace of mind, so it is all about how you wish to spend time with your family, and time is the most valuable commodity that we have, and it is free, but it can't be bought. So we have to choose wisely on how we wish to invest in time and faith and family. And often people have said, can't do it. I have to have that job, or I have to have the part-time job. I just had a child and I want to be home, but we need two incomes, or we need me to go back to work to do part-time work. We've had folks that we've been able to eliminate the need for two incomes so that one parent can stay home, or even have the potential to live in your home based on a reverse mortgage and not have to downsize or rent as we age. So for many of us here in Pennsylvania, we don't want to move 2, 4, 12 times. We are looking at living in the home, maybe the second home that we've purchased, but not have to downsize because of expenses and fixed income. So the reverse mortgage has changed dramatically because it is a government-sponsored program, and you have only access to 50% of the equity in the home. You can will it, and you will always have ownership, and the deed is always in your name. So this is an excellent program, one that's well worth asking about as well, and getting the knowledge and information, and not be making decisions based on hearsay. Hearsay is hearsay. It doesn't deal with factual, financial things that we can offer you, as well as the fact that with a reverse mortgage, you have to get the counseling and education with a government-sponsored agency. So it is a decision solely based on that, not on what we have to share on air necessarily. Right, Zaf?
Absolutely. And then, I had a friend. He sent me a family member, an in-law, actually. And there was, we all met, and I was talking to her, and she's like, I really don't want to move out of my home. And there's all kinds of family dynamics going on, which is always like that. Every family is different. One of the daughters was wanting her to move in with her, but didn't want her pet to come with her. So I just felt really, really bad for this lady. And then when we got this thing done for her, it freed up so much money for herself. She stayed in her own home. She loves doing things. And she's a senior whose whole life has changed because she doesn't now have to be pushed into a situation that she didn't want to do. And we're all about asking the seniors what their goal is, what do they want done, what do they want paid off, and we take it from there. It's a process. There's counseling involved, but this is the money that you've put into your own home, and you deserve to be able to have a good time in your senior years. This is what you've worked for. I just don't believe that any senior should be struggling now. So I do encourage them to give us a call, 1-800-662-9550, and we'll have the conversation with them.
Yes, it truly, ask the question, call us at 1-800-662-9550. It is very fulfilling, the work that we do, that brings us a great deal of joy as well, because of the fact that stories like this, with what Zaf shared, my brother, it's being able to have ownership of your life and not be pushed into decisions as we age. We want to be able to still do the things that we want to do and live in the home that has memories. My personal favorite was Warren Buffett. He bought that home for $30,000. He's a multi-billionaire. He's living in the same home because it has memories. And so no one should have to be forced into renting or moving out of that home. Rather, a reverse mortgage will allow you that opportunity to be able to take some equity out, and not all of it, just 50% of it, and choose to make a mortgage payment or not. But the mortgage payment is eliminated, and that's just one of the key parts, and we pay for the appraisal. So before you make decisions, find out a little bit more, ask the question, and call us at 1-800-662-9550. A couple of things that are coming up as well, because we're a family-owned business. So we are supporting some really great causes that are coming up as well. There is the Mario Lemieux Foundation, the 6.6 race that's coming up, which is a great event because it's for Austin's Playroom. So it's a great 25th year anniversary. So we've worked with Nancy Angus, and I have decided to run. You
have.
So I want folks to join. There's a run walk. It's coming up on the Sunday, October 14th. So I hope some of you will join us, support us in general. Not us, but the Lemieux Foundation, the Mario Lemieux Foundation, in raising funds for a great cause. It's a nonprofit. Many of you know Mario Lemieux. Most of you do. And also the other thing that's coming up, which is a very, very important event as well, is November 4th. It's with the Pat's Kids team. Donate a kidney. The Kidney Foundation, they're doing their run or race. And you can always go into the Kidney Foundation, November 4th, Pittsburgh, go under Pat's Kids and Captain Tague, and you can donate funds to that team. Donate.kidney.org as well. So these are important things. As we know, we here in Pittsburgh are all about supporting each other and bringing each other together. Life's a team sport. And sometimes when we look at the ability to have that financial freedom, we can support great causes for family members and faith-based scenarios as well. One of the other things that's really important with our website, www.mmcmtg.com, are the list of products that we offer. So we offer VA loans. And with the VA loan programs, how does that work?
Well, if you're a veteran and you have the certificate of eligibility, you can actually put no money down at all. Absolutely 0% down. And it's because, the government, obviously, we all want to thank you for your service. And then there's no fees, basically. The rates are really, really low. You can go as low as a 580 score. So we have the VA loans. We have the FHA loans with 3.5% down. And those funds can be gifted, so it's almost kind of like a 0% down as well. We can do that as low as a 580 score. We have the conventional loans. We have the reverse mortgages. We have advice more than anything else. Any situation that you have, we've seen it. So we can help you with that. And we can also, if you're not at that 580 score level, we can evaluate and talk with the bureaus or the credit bureaus and find out what we need to do to get you to that level. Once we get you to the 580 level, we can basically say yes and move forward. And we're saying yes to 9 out of 10 people, or we're going to say yes to 10 out of 10 down the road, because we'll find a way that it can be this other 1% or the one extra person will also get approved in 6 months if we do the things that we tell them to do. So we're not like the traditional banks. We're here to say yes. Let's put it that way.
Folks, you can always reach us also, again, at 1-800-662-9550. We do the VA loans. We do refinances. We do purchases, home mortgages, commercial properties. We've worked with developers and builders throughout the state and the country. So a lot of these projects with builders, often what we can do is go down to even the 580 score mark so you can get approved on getting financed, whether downtown apartments or condos or even single-family homes, multi-unit properties. And then just to sign off again, on behalf of my very good friend and coach, Sarah Warner, I hope you can make it on October 20th for Jake Hoff, the fundraiser, again, that we are doing for him. He had T8 paraplegia. The number 412-951-4304 in order to make donations or even attend. It is at St. Peter's Episcopal Church, and that is on October 20th. And with that, folks, stay well.
This has been the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.
Thanks, Karen.